I love artist residencies that are able to plant artists in locations that are very specific and have very interesting histories to them, and give artists access to places that you wouldn't normally get the chance to interact with. My name is Mel Gilman. I am a graphic novelist and a comics professor, and I am here from Columbus, Ohio. I make comic books and graphic novels professionally. I was not one of those classic, children who was interested in comics right from the get-go. I drew and I wrote stories as a kid, but I never smushed the two together until adulthood. And the thing that really sparked my imagination, I guess, as an adult was discovering webcomics specifically. So getting this window into this world where we have this whole ecosystem of storytellers who are creating very individual, very personal comics and posting them online for free as a self-publishing practice. And the beautiful thing about webcomics and self-publishing is that, there's no gatekeepers. No one can stop you from telling exactly the story that you want to tell in exactly the way that you want to tell it. So webcomics was the thing that really showed me a path forward, especially for queer storytellers, trans storytellers like myself, being able to see a path for us to be able to tell our own stories and be able to control the way that they are put out into the world and the way that we are building our audiences. That is the thing that I found most exciting about this medium, and that was the place that I started and the place that I've been moving from ever since then. The thing that I love about comics is that comics is something you can do as a solo creator. So every comic you're seeing is a very unique look into one particular artist's imagination and their approach to narrative and story, and the very human marks that their hand is making on a piece of paper. It's hard to get more personal than that, and there's something very beautiful about the specificity and individuality of each comic that exists is, something which is so personal to the creator in the same way that a person's handwriting is very personal to them. No two people are making marks on the page in the exact same way, and no two people are telling stories in the exact same way, and that's one of the beautiful things about this medium. The thing that I think makes Prairie Ronde unique, obviously the setting is very unique amongst artist residencies. I haven't experienced an artist residency before that has this much space, and a space that has this amount of history to it and this amount of potential in terms of the kind of storytelling that you can do in a place that is as large as this and has a history as deep and complex as this building's. So that obviously is going to be the standout thing that really sets Prairie Ronde apart from many other artist residencies. But it's also, on top of that, an opportunity to interface with a community which is very supportive of the local arts and very interested in the various mediums and the various genres that are coming through town. That has all been an exciting and fun part of this experience for me as an artist.